Hello and welcome back to the channel, everybody. My name is Dark Sage Walker, and I think, I don't think I'm out of the woods yet, but I think the whole about to lose my voice thing is, slowly kind of rolling its course, so hopefully we'll be okay. Anyway, let's go ahead and have a look at today's build. I just was having kind of a fun idea with a fun thought of the whole idea of the circular lightning-based things, because it gives me it kind of reminds me of the whole Thunderclap idea. So we're going with that. We're Thunderclapping our way through the trials, along with some spears. We're using the Hope Robe, the Chrono Gloves. This should be a very interesting way of getting through things, and of course we're going to start with the twins, because they're the ones who are likely to pose the greatest threat. And what do we have over here? No thank you. And no thank you. Wouldn't make the game too easy. I could take that, but I think just for now I'm just gonna go without. Oh hey, and our Thunderclap run is actually going to end with the enemy who's going to be weakest to it. What fun. So hopefully your last couple of days have been fun and interesting. I spent my last couple of days just enjoying the last of my time off, and just overall just enjoying having a little bit of extra peace of mind that was afforded to me by actually having that little leave of absence time. Alright, so what we have going on here is a very interesting, aggressive close-range style that just involves me saying, no, you stay right there now. And I can dig it. See? Not bad. Not bad at all. Another thing I'm kind of liking about this run is that it's a very colorful run. This is... there's very interesting use of a lot of very trippy, dippy colors. Now look at that, the entire run is basically just a kaleidoscope. And who doesn't love a good kaleidoscope every now and again? Actually, the idea of just being like a walking kaleidoscope of death is kind of fun. Alright, definitely upgrade that. And I saw a Bolt Claymore there, and I'm interested, but I want to... Okay, this is what I was looking for, and about the best thing I can see here is the jewelry box. Which, I mean, to be fair, not bad. I have no issue with the jewelry box. Oh, still on cooldown. Yeah, well, fuck me. I mean, regardless of all of that, though, still doing pretty well. Ow. So over the last few days, I have also gotten myself into a new game. Now, because it's kind of a very heavily story-based game, I don't know how I feel about playing it for the new channel. And certainly by now, you guys have already heard of Ender Lily's Quietest of the Nights. I've been quite immersed in that particular game, and it's quite the game. It has very much a sort of gothic, kind of dark fantasy vibe to it. Which, yeah, I know. Take me that wallet. I know that there are a lot of games out there that have a very similar vibe. Hollow Knight comes to mind. And the gameplay itself seems very reminiscent of the Castlevania Sorrow games. And when I say Sorrow, I mean Dawn of Sorrow and Aria of Sorrow. Canonically, the other way around, of course. And, incidentally, also alphabetically, so... Okay, so Aria of Sorrow and Dawn of Sorrow. The game's starring Soma, whose whole thing is he could reap the souls of his enemies and then use their special abilities to get special attacks, boost his stats, you know, stuff like that. Okay, we're definitely taking that. Yeah, take that. My kaleidoscope knows no bounds. That sounded really odd. Like, I'm not sure entirely how to feel about that. Okay, we've got a very electric run going on here. I would love to get Royal Flush right now. Ooh, actually, Bolt Claymore plays really well into this. But back to what I was saying. So, the entire game kind of plays out in a sort of like solemn kind of black and white look. But I mean, those aren't the only colors. Those are just kind of the most prominent colors. Everything is supposed to look really dark, ominous, and frantic, with the exception of your character, who is a young girl who is supposedly some sort of like special white priestess. But as of right now, that's the very obvious symbolism is that it's kind of a young... Alright, I'm gonna come back when I have more money, because I do want to upgrade this robe. Hey Dark Sage, why didn't you take the portal? Because I like the scenic routes. Is that the real reason? Shut up. We'll beam you back, sir. Forget it! Forget it! No more beaming! This time I'm gonna walk. Ooh, I see bouncing bubbles. Which would definitely be good for dealing with Sura and his minions. Also see exploding fireball, which would be good for handling Shu. Man. Okay, well the only thing I know for certain is that I do need to spend money on this. I can't substitute with Chaos Gems for that one. And if I can, then hey, I didn't know about that, so eh. Now, gameplay in Ender Lilies is, you know, what you would expect from a Metroidvania/search action title. But that's what I was in the mood for, is a search and explore 2D platforming action RPG. And hey, that's what I'm getting, so, you know, bonus. Ultimate takeaway of all of this, though, is that I am in love with that game. And there's a reason why it's got overwhelmingly positive reviews on Steam. Oh, Jesus. You didn't think I was going to ignore the fairy, did you? Yeah, you should know me better than that by now. I hate Crushed Colossus so much. Yeah, you deserve that, you jerk. There we go. Okay, one of these upcoming runs I'm going to need to just focus on getting my gems back, because now if I pick up something like Jade's Jewel Tiara or Jade's Chakra Locket, I'm not going to get much of a bonus out of it at this point. Why did I do that? Nice. There's a beautiful little thunder on thunder battle. Okay, this doesn't really fit what I'm doing, but I'm gonna pick it up anyway. But outside of Ender Lilies, I've also gotten further into the Elder's Lair and Monster Hunter Stories 2. I still haven't gotten my own Molten Tigrex, though. I guess there's a part of me that's, you know, just a little bit scared of the dude, because I remember him making mincemeat of me in Monster Hunter's, not Stories, but Monster Hunter 4. but that just makes me all the more determined to actually see that fight through. But I want to make sure that I'm prepared. But am I maybe overly prepared? The reason why I ask is because I'm now sitting at level 82 going, is this the right level? Knowing that there are people who have taken on multi-tyrants at lower levels than 1. Birds are chiming in to let me know I'm just being a big old whip. Hey, you're supposed to get in the kaleidoscope. Owie. Alright, that was just a nice little case of everything went wrong. Alright, definitely looking for the Amulet of Sundering. That's a very good purchase. Morning time, birds. That's what you get. God damn it. Here. Over here, Taffy will be worth some money. There we go. Perfect. Homing flares. Alright. Why not? It's not the strongest fire-based arcana out there, but it's something. Oops. Alright, that's the boss room. Obviously. Oh, really? Really? That's how you want to play this game? Nah. Alright, at this point we can definitely go back and grab the Amulet of Sundering. Oh hey, a freebie. Oh, you jerk. I feel like I might have gotten just a little hoodwinked on that one. Alright, let's go get ourselves that amulet now. And yes, I can also afford the Mercury Sandals, I'm just not sure if it's entirely worth it. Same with the Infinity Marble. I can afford them, but... Nice. Whimsical Explodium. Wow, it's so magical! There we go. Honestly, not the biggest fan of Whimsical Explodium, but it'll do. Okay, admittedly, this run is just like a stunlock heaven. Like, I wasn't even really thinking about that when I put the run together. I was just thinking, man, there's multiple arcana out there that have like that throw on like a circular ball of lightning. Wouldn't it be fun if I put those arcana together? Little realizing that it would basically be making sure that my enemies spend the entire run just going, seizures! I was hoping for a better fire arcana to fight Shu with, but oh well! For those of you who have been keeping track of time, and yeah, easier said than done in this day and age, especially when you kind of don't want to keep track of time, I'm a genius. Oh my goodness, I can't believe I just did that. See, that proves my continual working theory that gravity exists everywhere. Oh hey, and now I have a freebie to give to Dr. Song. See, that's perfect. Yeah, that's all because I proved my theory about continual gravity. Darksage, are you just making shit up? No, of course not. And it's not just because... It didn't just happen because I wasn't paying attention and just decided to teleport through a wall into the unknown. Awesome. Thank you very much, Doctor. You are the best. And you could even go so far as to say that I was testing the critical gravity theory. What happens when you remove the ground from under your feet? The game is giving me all sorts of freebies here, so what does this do? Well, because of the dash that I'm using, it does nothing. So, you know, that's fun. You see, and it's for cool John Wick moments like that I heard you all to reconsider using Arc Sphere. There we go. It's like, oh, you thought you had the upper hand on me? Little did you know I was quite aware of your presence. And even as we speak, we're preparing this nice little ball of lightning that you can step on. Hello, Sidewinder's badge. I actually kind of dig that, and I've got plenty of crap that I can get rid of to pick it up. Yeah, it's looking pretty solid. Beautiful. Now, the only other thing that I can think of that would make this better would be either the Anchor of Burden or the Electrifying Smock to make my stun values that much better. Oh, I forgot to switch to Homing Flares. Alright, well, we'll have to take care of that in a bit. Don't worry, I'll find time to change, trust me. There we go. Ow, 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 ow. There we go. And no evading Zephyr for me, thank you very much. And for those of you wondering why I switched back to the original music instead of continuing with the jazz or the piano themes, it basically boils down to I wanted to continue to maintain variety. So instead of sticking with one of those two permanently, I'm just kind of bouncing in between them. Now, if that, is bothering someone for whatever reason, I can always change back. And like I said, this is mostly just to keep things fresh. Oh, you jerk. Oh, hello, Tendrils. Yes, we had a good time with the last run, but I'd rather not things get awkward again. There's a good chance that I don't necessarily want Freya to know what I'm doing in my spare time. So I don't really have a need to use Nocturne services, but I do have this freebie, so what the hell, why not? Alright, sir, what are you willing to offer to the bundle of stunlocky goodness? I actually don't want any of those. But just for the hell of it, we're going to take those, but then pretty much immediately get rid of them. You know, I don't want to seem ungrateful or anything. Now, real quick, generate a field of light that shocks enemies you touch and causes the last hit of your basic arcana to summon a lightning bolt. Alright, so real quick. It's interesting, but I'm not sure it lasts long enough. Yep, critical gravity theory still in effect. And it was totally worth it to check what was at the end of that peninsula, too. Definitely feels like it wasn't a waste of time or health. Alright, beautifully executed. Okay, so we're gonna start with that. Beautifully done. As much as I like Bolt Rail, I am sticking with what I've got. And I do love me some Tracer Barrage. But more than likely, I'm not even going to use it in the final battle. So, just sticking with what I have. Yeah, baby. See, I wish you had appeared earlier, Mr. Token of Elegance. Would have saved me a little bit of health. Here we go. Alright. Yeah! Okay, gotta admit, I am really enjoying this run. Like, this run definitely feels powerful, and, like I said, kind of unintentionally so. And by the way, for those of you that remember the last game that I latched on too hard, Metallic Child, don't worry, I'm still playing that. That game is a beautiful blend of Hades and Mega Man, so you know it's gonna stay in my good graces pretty much forever. That, and even though I've already kind of stated this, Rona is the cutest thing in the world. Love that game. In the kind of like odd way that it ropes the player into being emotionally invested by basically making being the one that, and you're already in control of Rona, but it's now a much more pronounced thing because it's not just you playing a video game, it's also you being in control of the character in the game as well, like it's part of the narrative. Between the evening gloves and the Sidewinder's badge, my basic is looking pretty dangerous. Okay, you are getting on my nerves. Go away. This build is actually pretty fantastic, not gonna lie. Let's see. Let's go ahead and drop that. Actually, no, let's drop the Whimsical Explodium, but keep that. And we're going Glass Cannon. Okay, no. I know I said no more beaming, but... you know, sometimes... it's worth it. Do you have anything I like? You have an Ancient Fountain Pen that I kinda dig. I'm just wondering if it's worth it to pick up at this late in the game. Hold on. There we go. Now every time we pick up some minor amount of healing, our max HP will go up. And that will help counteract the negative point of the Glass Cannon. Aren't I intelligent? Aha, it's working! Okay, this damn little rogue enemy has to go. Oh, it's such a great synergy. Jewelry Box and Tea of Mercy. Artifact that also kind of makes you look like a rich elitist douchebag. So those two items should go together. You know, just as like a pair of items with similar effects. You know, we got the Sprite Bouquet for the fairies, we've got the Vault of Midas for the Midas items, and we've got the elitist douchebag items. Thanks, but no thanks. And we're now at the limit for Tea of Mercy, because I'm a smart boy. In case you didn't know about that soft raspberry orange synergy, I think I got your view on it. Now you did. Swear rogues are the worst. They're passively delicious. See, now if I had found Blurring Falconry earlier in the run, I would have been tempted to take it. As it is right now, I just don't really have a lot of reason to grab it. I feel like I should grab the cushion flip-flops, though. There we go. This has been an interesting sort of Thunderclappy run here. Don't forget, if you like spherical lightning attacks, then Thunderclap that subscribe button. Hit the bell for notifications. And all those other things that Google is deemed necessary that we do for YouTube now. Oops, I screwed up really hard. Hee hee hee. And Thunderclapped out of existence because I'm just that good. And of course our second soft synergy is Cushion Flip-Flops and Infinity Marble. No, remember that, it makes good sense. And thus we have now come to the end of this run. Though this one was a lot of fun. It was, like I said, Stunlock Central, so if you're looking to just stomp your way through the run, try this build out. It's a lot of fun. And that marks the end of my time. Thank you everyone for watching. I appreciate your continued support. I already did the subscribe, bell, leave a comment, hit me up on social media, and hey, there is a new Wizard of Metal poll. Trust me, I haven't forgotten as much as some of you would probably like me to forget. But no, this is my baby, and I'm going to treat it as such. So make sure to drop a vote for the song that you would like best to see me turn into a theme run and then discuss the history of. And there's also still that poll going on where I'm asking you to tell me which element of Arcana you want to see me go over for the basic Arcana series of the Arcana Spotlights. Right now, at least as far as I know, Lightning is still in the lead, but hey, if you're watching and you want to change that, get your friends in there to vote for which element you want to see me talk about. I've already flatly stated that Chaos is last, but the next one is up to you. So that's enough rambling on my part, though. Thank you guys very much for watching. I appreciate your support and everything you do for me in this channel. It's helps me out both in a mental health sense and just, it's just something I enjoy doing. And in the near future, I'd like to be able to monetize the channel, maybe even put up a Patreon, and I don't know. I'm just rambling at this point, but if you guys have some thoughts on that, let me know. And I think it's time for me to go take a shower and get ready for work. I am actually back to work today. So, again, thank you very much. My name is Dark Sage Walker, and I will be seeing you.